Sports set for football and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Manning. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Manning. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On play action, it's Manning. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Throwing on first down is Manning. This goes out right to Doyle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. To throw is Manning. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Manning. This is caught. Touchdown Colts. Zach Pascal from 6 yards away. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. And able to get this out to the 25. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 7 yards the pickup there. After 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Brady. He's got Gronkowski yet again.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On second down, it's White, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Play action. Now it's Brady. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. On second down, they'll run with White. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Brady now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
Defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne there to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Rodgers to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Well, this is Hilton on the receiving end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On first down, Manning, middle of the field to the tight end Doyle. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Again, it's Manning. He finds his man complete. That's Harrison. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. Now Manning. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to Wade.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And it fights through one man. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Taylor now to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On second down now, it's White. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Manning. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines, but it's going to be 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends are creating so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Taylor. And down inside the 15 he goes. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Manning. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger on second down now. It's Taylor. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now Manning. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
Brady and the Patriots now down by 10, a little over 30 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Brady to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Corey Willis. Pushing his way through. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the
today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, this is the National Football League.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. The return man, Wilson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Former second-round pick. This is Joe Mixon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Now it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. They'll look to set up his blockers. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off play action. Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing again on second down. Brady. Smith with a first down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
And normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
First down. Here's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing again on second and 10. Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mixon with a first down carry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
On second down, here's Mixon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third and 1, Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on third and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the 3, second and a yard. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Williams. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing it.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Samaje Perine punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
On play action, it's Brady. That's caught by Myers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On first down, Brady. Out right to Bourne. A gain of 6 there on first. Working with his 2nd and 4. Again, it's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. There's a good quarterback that used to tell the ball boy, get down and out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now Brady. That incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Brady. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point up and good by Bolt. And that will tie our score here. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Wilson now on the return.